In the heart of Central Asia, a small but fierce nation stunned the boxing world in 2024. Uzbekistan, a country with a population of just over 35 million, walked away from the Paris Olympics with a staggering 5 gold medals in boxing. How did they do it? Was it sheer talent, years of preparation, or something deeper embedded in their culture? Today, we take you inside the ring, into the gyms, onto the streets, and deep into the heart of Uzbekistan's boxing empire. Olympic glory. In Paris, the world watched in awe as Uzbekistan's boxers displayed masterclass performances across Russia. By the end of the Games, Uzbekistan claimed 5 gold medals, more than any other country in boxing. But this wasn't a sudden miracle. It was the result of decades of hard work, a deeply rooted combat culture, and a world-class training system. Boxing culture in Uzbekistan. Boxing in Uzbekistan isn't just a sport, it's a national identity. The roots go back to the Soviet Union era, when Uzbekistan was one of the key breeding grounds for Olympic talent. Even after independence in 1991, the tradition didn't fade. Instead, it flourished. Boxing is considered a path out of poverty, a way to earn national respect and a legitimate career. Every neighborhood in Tashkent, Andijan, and Samarkand has boxing clubs where boys as young as 6 start training. The community, the government, and even the media promote boxing as a noble pursuit. But what sets Uzbekistan apart is not just love for the sport, it's the discipline behind it. Training philosophy. Uzbekistan's training methods are built on 3 pillars: discipline, technique, and national pride. Training begins early in the morning with endurance building, long runs, hill sprints, rope skipping, and shadow boxing. But unlike many Western systems that focus heavily on power, Uzbek coaches emphasize balance, rhythm, and fluidity. Footwork is everything. Uzbek boxers are taught to move like dancers, light on their feet, always at the right angle. Their defense is tight, compact. Their attacks are calculated. Sparring is scientific. Each round is recorded, analyzed, and reviewed by the coaches. Mistakes are corrected not just physically, but mentally. Role of the national system. The Uzbek government has heavily invested in its Olympic sports infrastructure. Boxing academies are funded, national-level coaching staff are given international exposure, and young talent is scouted aggressively through school and regional competitions. By the age of 15, a top-level boxer in Uzbekistan has already fought over 100 bouts. They are mentored by former Olympians, trained with elite peers, and monitored by sports scientists who track their nutrition, sleep, and recovery. In the past 8 years, Uzbekistan has added modern recovery systems, cryotherapy, altitude training, and tailored strength programs, without compromising the traditional grit of old-school Soviet training. Coaching genius. At the heart of Uzbekistan's boxing revolution are its coaches. Many are former national champions, trained in Soviet and Cuban methodologies, but adapted to modern demands. They build fighters from the ground up, teaching respect, patience, and mental toughness. Unlike flashy, trash-talking camps elsewhere, Uzbek boxing remains humble and focused. Let your gloves talk, as their motto goes. The fighters themselves. These athletes aren't just products of a system, they're warriors forged through hardship. Many come from modest backgrounds. Boxing offered them a purpose, a way to provide for their families, and bring pride to their country. Take Bakhodir Jalolov, for example. Standing 6'7", with a master's degree in sports, he's not just a knockout artist, but a symbol of the modern Uzbek athlete, educated, focused, and globally respected. Lessons for the world. So what can the rest of the world learn from Uzbekistan? It's not just about facilities, it's about mindset, a deep connection to culture, a belief in long-term development, and above all, discipline. Uzbekistan's success isn't luck, it's design. From humble gyms in Tashkent to the bright lights of Paris, they've shown the world that with the right balance of tradition and innovation, a small nation can rise to the top of the world. 5 golds, 1 nation, a boxing legacy reborn. This is the story of Uzbekistan, a powerhouse built on blood, sweat, and soul.